Hello guys, welcome back. This video we will take a look into HDFS Balancer. So if you add a new data node to existing HDFS cluster, so definitely the newly added data node will be with very minimal or zero data block. And if the time goes, definitely the cluster might be in imbalanced state. Imbalanced state means some of the data nodes are the disk usage might be very high and some are underutilized. So this definitely will be a challenge and also it lead to some performance impact. So we need to balance the cluster, and for that we have a utility called HDFS Balancer. So let's take a look into HDFS Balancer. So as I said earlier, so why we need to use balancer? So data might not be always distributed uniformly across your data node. So the common reason is new node addition or new data node addition. So balancer analyze this block placement and balance it across the data node. So it will identify the host or data node with high utilization and minimal utilization, and it will balance based on the threshold value we pass. And it run until the cluster is in balanced state based on the threshold value we pass. So let's see how this balancer works. So the one main thing you just need to remember is like the threshold. So this is the value we pass while running the balancer. So you need to understand the importance of threshold and why or how this threshold value works. And the default value of threshold is 10%. Let's understand here like how this threshold works. Say for example, your total utilization is 40%. Say for example, if you have 100T and you used 40T, this is the total or overall usage in your HDFS, that is 40%. So if your usage is 40%, so that doesn't mean like each data node in the cluster is uniformly 40%. So it may not be like that. So some are 40%, some are 50, some are 70, and some are even 10% or very minimal percentage. So we need to make that each data node somewhat close to this total 40%. So that means, see, if all hosts are with the 40%, that means it's uniformly distributed state. But making that in that much perfect state is much challenging. But for that, we will add some threshold value. So here, if I'm adding 10 as threshold means each data node can utilize, say for example, 40 is our total usage percentage, and threshold means, see, plus threshold 50. And minus threshold 30. So we can have the data node usage between 30% to 40%. Okay. So we are not telling to use exactly 40%, but some value which is closer to 40%. So upper and lower limit. So that is the threshold value. So threshold means, so from the overall usage, so minus that threshold or plus that threshold in between. So there we will be getting a range of value. So whatever the value in between from upper to, top to bottom. So between this, you can have this usage in each data node. And another important thing is the balancer does not distribute the data blocks within, whatever the different disk within a data node. Okay, it will consider between the data node the usage. So say for example, if it's not evenly distributed across the different data disk, this balancer will not take care of that. So next is from the configuration side, what are the properties we need to set. Like I said, the one value is threshold, the default is 10%. We are okay with this, 10 is okay. But if you want to increase or decrease, so we can do that. So this is from Cloudera Manager, then HDFS, then configuration. Okay, you can set this threshold value. Then the balancer also go to the all the service HDFS and you can run the balancer. So one important thing you need to understand is when to run data node. When to run this balancer. See, you can run this balancer at any time, but always recommend to run this when you add a new data node. I hope you are clear on this balancer. When you need to run the balancer, what is the threshold and what is the importance of running balancer. Thank you for watching this video. We will move to the next topic. Thank you.